And as the Lakers entered the building, there was a fierce look in their eyes. That's the look of a team out to defend its home court. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Los Angeles. On Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Utah, going up against the Jazz. And then on Thursday, they'll go up against the Trailblazers in Portland.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
The starters for Utah, we've got Sharp, and it's Bullard in at the 5. And for the Lakers, and it's Tony in at the 2-guard spot. When you take a look at how the standings are shaping up, RJ, how badly do teams in the playoff mix want that home court advantage?
You want home court for as many rounds as possible. It's not a necessity, but it's definitely a plus. We'll see if the top teams are able to maintain their hold on it moving forward.
Here's Hendricks. Connects from downtown.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Bernard. Pass to Sharp. Here's Bernard. Out to the right wing. Bird passes to Bullard. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bernard. Rebound, the Lakers. Now here's Nance. Pass to Tony. Here's Evans. Shot from the wing. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Here's Bird. A real weapon on offense. Averaging around 24.5 a game. Here's Sharp. Pass to Bernard. To the inside. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Outside Sharp. Here's Bird. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Pass to Evans. Here's Hendricks. And it's Bird with a rebound. On offense, here's Utah. It's a 3-point game. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. It was rough.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. For Utah, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
The Lakers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Tony. Here's Evans. 4-3. He can't get that one to fall. The Jazz on offense. Here's Bernard. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Clippers. Lets it go from the wing. It's rebounded by Hendricks. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Evans. And he goes in for the dunk.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Utah trailing here. And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Well, the Jazz are one of just 10 NBA franchises to never win a championship, Grant.
Yeah, you know, it's so hard to believe considering they have the 4th best winning percentage in NBA history. Think about it. If it weren't for one Michael Jordan, they'd probably have 2 rings.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Oh, they get a hand on it. Right wing. Here's Tony. A 26-point game for him in the win against Indiana. Gets the 3 ball to go.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Pass to Bird. Just 5 to shoot. Releases. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. He's got 5. So it's Los Angeles now. 3-point lead. The last time they came together was in Salt Lake City, where they fell to the Jazz.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
Now here's Sharp. No points so far. Inside. Pass to Bird. Rebound by the Lakers. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
Now here's Nance. 17 points for him last game against Indiana.
And he was also went to town on the glass, imposed his will, chasing down misses all game long.
Here's Bird. Hits a 3-point game. Launches it. That shot missing.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Hendricks. Here's Tony. And it falls all over the rim and in. Tony's got 5 points.
I like everything he's doing so far offensively, finding his spots, making strong selections.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense, shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Porter Jr.'s checked in. Here's Sharp. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Nice execution on the inbound. Just how you want to draw it up.
Pass to Nance. Here's Hendricks. Nance the screen. The 3 is up. And Hendricks gets it to go. Give him 8.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Sharp. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Here's Hendricks. From down in the low post, it goes. And it's an 8-point Los Angeles lead.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Utah has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Bernard. No points yet. Nance pulls down the board. Here's Tony, guarded by Sharp. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Jazz trail by 11. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Bird. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. Pass to Bernard. Clock at 4. Counted from distance.
He's gone 1 of 4 to start the game. Looking to step it up.
The Lakers lead by 8. Here's Tony. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
His first personal foul, second team foul.
And these will be his second and third shots at the line here.
Tony, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Pass to Bullard. Porter with it. Here's Bird. Here's Bullard. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Clock is at 3. Here's Porter. From 13 feet, down it goes.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Here's Evans. 14 points for him last game against Indiana.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Pass to Bernard. Here's Bird. Oh, ripped away. Here's Tony. 10 points for him. Drives to the hoop. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Here's Bird. Pass to Sharp. Outside Porter. Takes the 3. Hits the trifecta. Porter's got his second bucket on the night.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
The Lakers lead by 7. Here's Tony. He's guarded by Porter. And here we can check out the story for him.
And he's been locked in at the free throw line for sure. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. You just get that extra focus at the charity stripe.
And he makes the first. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Jazz trail by 9. Outside Sharp. Screen by Young. Elbow shot. Sharp, no good.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
Rose. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. And the Lakers lead by 11.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Here's Sharp. Looking at his numbers. Currently, he's averaging around 9 points a game. Young with a screen on Rose. Here's Sharp. Jacks up a 3. No good. The Lakers lead by 11. 1:21 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Tony. 6 on the shot clock. There's a screen. The 3. It's good.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Screen by Young. It's deflected. Rose outside. Here's Miles. No made baskets yet. Pass to Tony. Porter pulls it in.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
There's the steal. In transition. Tipped away. To the paint. Here's Tony. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Tony's got 16 points now.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And so it's Los Angeles liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Jazz trail by 15. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
And for Utah, pass to Hendricks. Tries it from the top of the key. No, he's now 4 for 8 shooting. Utah's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And for Los Angeles, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Utah shooting their first free throw of the night here.
At the line for the Jazz. At the line for 1.
Aging in the league can be a difficult process, Richard, but that's something you did very well.
Wow, a compliment. Thank you, B.A. Look, I knew I had to adapt or I would have been out of the league sooner than I wanted to. You have to be able to adapt or die. That's what this league is about.
Three-pointer, no good.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
On the wing, Porter. It's rebounded by Hendricks. Los Angeles leading by 12. Outside Payton. Pass to Hendricks. He's guarded by Porter. The ball's knocked loose. And they're running. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Utah shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And he drops the first. So both teams changing it up here. He's perfect from the line this time. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Catchings. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. Here's Hendricks. He's guarded by Porter. 6 to shoot. Porter pulls it in.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. The Lakers lead by 10. Pass to Catchings. Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
And here's Porter outside. That one doesn't drop. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Catchings. Here's Hendricks. He's coming off a 19-point game against Indiana.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
On the take. And right here on the 2K leaderboard, the best rebounding teams of the past 10 games. The Jazz second.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
First free throw is good.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
He does not get the second one.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Jazz trail by 9. He's guarded by Nance. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
The Lakers have got nothing to go in this quarter. 0 for 5. To stop the drought. Utah with the rebound. Down low. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Now just a 5-point Laker lead.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And for the Lakers, they're shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Here's Miles. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Shoots from the baseline, and the bucket is good.
They're not rolling like they were earlier. The bucket's a little harder to come by.
On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 10-2 run here. And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Utah making a switch here.
Coming onto the floor for the Jazz, Bird.
Going inside, and it's rejected. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
So it's Utah now. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. And here's Porter outside. Sinks it from distance. Porter's got 8 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Miles. Pass to Hendricks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. There's the triple. Utah grabs the miss. Bird's got 4 rebounds now. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And here in the second quarter, he's starting to work himself to the free throw line. That's a good move.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
He's off on the first. So it comes up empty at the line. Los Angeles leading by 4. Here's Tony. He's got 16. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. First one falls for him. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Utah with the ball. They're on a 13-3 run. And here's Porter outside. Nance pulls down the board.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Here's Evans. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Here's Tony. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Tony's got 18.
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
Here's Porter. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Los Angeles leading by 5. Pass to Tony. Here's Hendricks. Here's Evans. Here's Nance. There's the 3. The shot misses.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Here's Bird. Sends it home from three-point land. He's got 5.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Pass to Evans. The 3. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Jazz trail by 5. Here's Bird. He's got 5. Now Porter. Rebounded by Evans.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Pass to Nance. Bird, that's good.
And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the break.
And making sure they convert by finishing strong.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's Hendricks. Here's Evans. 6 points for him. It's not going to go for him. Pass to Bird. Over to the left wing. Porter looks it over. And it's Utah scoring again.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
Nance outside. Here's Hendricks. There's the drive. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
That's his first personal foul. Second.
These are his first free throws of the game.
At the line for Los Angeles, Hendricks. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Bird. And the layup is good off the glass. Bird's got 7 now in this quarter. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Tony from downtown and score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Here's Bird. 9 points in the game with the drive. Blocked!
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Rebounded by Evans. Evans has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Tony. 21 points in the game. 1:57 left in the half. Drops in the 3.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Pass to Bird. Here's Bernard. Clock at 6. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Okay, it's time for the 2K leaderboard. The top teams in blocks during the last month of play. In the 3rd spot, the Jazz.
These guys have been so impressive down low on the defensive end, denying shots left and right over the past month.
And Los Angeles making a change here. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Your coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
.127 left in the second. Nance outside. And it's Bird with a rebound. Bird's got his 5th rebound in this one. Right side Sharp. To the middle. Here's Bullard. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
1 minute left in the first half of this one. Pass to Tony. Here's Evans. Lets it go. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts. Jazz trail by 7. Here's Bird. 9 points in the game. 36 seconds left in the second quarter. Shot clock at 5. Lays it up and in despite excellent defense. He has 7.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
From behind the arc. Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Bernard. From outside, off the mark. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Lakers ahead, up 8. And time now for the halftime break with the 3rd quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games. Since we got a little time on our hands here, you guys got any big plans for tonight?
Not me. I'm just going to take it easy. I'm pretty worn out.
Yeah, you've been burning on midnight oils, man. You been hitting the clubs or something?
Nah, just putting up with you guys. It's exhausting.
And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Usually when you head to the locker room of the half, coach has something for you to improve upon. But what's a complete half of basketball, I'm surprised their lead isn't bigger.
Yeah, if I'm their coach, I have nothing to harp on.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And we've got 3rd quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Jazz trail by 8. Taking a look at the Jazz. We've got Sharp. And it's Bird in at the power forward position. Pass to Bernard. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Sharp.
Los Angeles ball.
Los Angeles leading by 8. Here's Tony. Here's Hendricks. No good with the triple. Utah's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Nance. And Nance with the slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Jazz trail by 10. Pass to Bird. Back to Sharp. Inside. Here's Bernard. Puts it up. Just 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Nance has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Hendricks. And it's Bird with a rebound. Bird's got 6 rebounds now in the game. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Offline with a 3. The Lakers lead by 10. Here's Hendricks. 12 points for him. And that's good. Off the glass that time. Hendricks has got 14 points for the game.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
And they recover it. Here's Bernard, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. The 3 ball. Rebound, Utah. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. Taking a look at the Lakers, they have looked in control all season long. Aren't showing any signs of taking their foot off the gas anytime soon. And of course the Jazz, they're just one rung below them.
Now, checking out the Jazz, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
Here's Evans. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 10.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Jazz trail by 11. Outside Sharp. To the inside. Here's Bird. Banked it in off the glass. Bird's got 11 points.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Pass to Nance. And it's Bird with a rebound. Bird's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Hendricks.
And he keeps trying to get himself out of this rut, but maybe it's not meant to be. I'd focus on sharing it with his teammates at this point.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Pass to Bullard. tries to break his ice. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both shots. Here's Evans. He's got 10. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
The NBA is focused on the next generation. Commissioner Adam Silver said a lot of top draft picks are incredibly skilled, but that doesn't necessarily translate to being team basketball players. There's an opportunity for us to be more active participants in developing younger players and getting kids active. BA?
One step ahead, Allie. Thanks. Oh,
yes! Whoa.
Throw it down!
Oh! BA, forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. Pass to Nance. To the paint. Stripped away. Here's Bird. Here's Bernard. 5 on the clock. He's off on the layup.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Here's Evans. Off target from outside. Jazz trail by 9. Pass to Bernard. Down low. Here's Bullard. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Bullard's got his second basket.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
The Lakers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Here's Tony. Here's Evans. Nails it from 3. Evans has got 13.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Outside Sharp. To the middle. Here's Bird. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. Let's have a look at the teams who have been shooting the ball the most consistently these past 10 games. 4th, the Jazz.
It's been a great run for them shooting the basketball. You love when multiple guys get into a groove at the same time.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Jazz trail by 8. Outside Sharp. Pass to Bullard. Outside for Porter. 5 to shoot. This one for 3. Rebound by the Lakers. Nance has got 5 rebounds tonight. Out left to the wing. Pass to Hendricks. Uses the glass on the layup. Hendricks has got 4 points this quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Jazz trail by 11. Now here's Sharp. 5 points in the game. Driving in. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Nance. Pass to Tony. Here's Hendricks. Releases. Tony, no good.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
And here's Porter. Puts up a 3. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Los Angeles leading by 8. Pass to Tony. Nance with a screen on Porter. Tony. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Here's Bullard. He's guarded by Nance. Outside Sharp. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's a pick. Fires the 3. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Perfect from the field this quarter. Gotta wonder how long he can sustain it.
Young, he's checked in for Utah.
Second team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Nance. 1 shot.
And that one misses. Jazz trail by 7.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Second team foul. Coming into the floor for your Lakers, number 10, Gotti.
Outside Porter. Screen by Young. Takes a 3. Porter's shot is off. The Lakers lead by 7. He's guarded by Porter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
His third personal.
Man, the defender really went after him.
At the line for Los Angeles, taking 2 shots.
That free throw misses. Rose has checked in for Los Angeles. And he sinks the second. Here's Sharp. Give him 8 points now. To the inside. There's the block. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. And we have to take another look at that block.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Here's Porter. He's got 15. 4 on the clock. He can't get it to go. Pass to Miles. Here's Tony. There's a screen. Fires from deep. And Young pulls it down.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Right side Sharp. Pure from three-point range. Give him 8 points now.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Miles, the pass to Tony. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Lakers lead by 7.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Outside Young. Got a piece of it. 1:25 left in the third quarter. Here's Tony. He's got 27. And the three off target.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball. Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Fires the three. And Young pulls it down. Jazz trail by 7. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
29 seconds left in the third. Utah grabs the miss. Young's got 4 rebounds in the game. Tony, no good.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
Sharp with it. Young with a screen on Rose. Fires from the wing. The shot, no good. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Lakers ahead, up by 5. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Pass to Catchings. Here's Hendricks. 11 feet out. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 4 rebounds in the game. And for the Jazz. For 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Ooh, they pick off the pass. They're running. Jenkins' shot is good.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Here's Miles. Pass to Catchings from the arc. Buries it from 3. And the Lakers lead by 6. Utah shooting the ball at 43% from the field. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Bullseye! Los Angeles leading by 4. Pass to Hendricks. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Hendricks, shooting one.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Here's Jenkins. They set the pick. Pass to Porter. Five on the clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. It's blocked. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Here's Hendricks. Let's go with a three. That one is off.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second.
On the wing, Porter. With some arc. The Lakers with a rebound. To the paint. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Man, good whistle there.
Second team foul. At the line for 2.
The first one falls. Utah making a switch here. Young's checked in. That one's no good. Jazz trail by 8. The drive by Porter. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Inside. And he banks in the layup. And the Lakers lead by 8.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
That's his first turnover of the game, and that only goes to show how well he's taken care of the ball to this point.
The Lakers lead by 8. Here's Hendricks. To the middle. Ball stolen. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Jenkins. Down low. 6 to shoot. Back to Porter. Lots of room. Doesn't go for him.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Here's Hendricks. Ooh, poked away. Here's Jenkins. Tipped. Pass to Hendricks. Launches a 3. He buries it from 3.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Jenkins. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And it's the Lakers' ball. They're on a 12-4 run. And it's Bird with a rebound. Bird's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense. Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Jazz trail by 9. Outside Porter. Pass to Bird. 3-pointer. Utah with another miss.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Here's Tony. To the paint. Sharp grabs the miss. Utah has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Outside Porter. Pass to Bernard. 3-pointer. And Porter hits from deep. Porter's got 7 points for the quarter.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
To the left wing. From deep. No luck on that one.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
To the inside. Here's Hendricks. Got it. Good job in the low post. Hendricks has got 9 points now in the second half. Jazz trail by 8. Here's Bernard. Pass to Bird. Here's Bullard. Here's Bernard. Shoots. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Nance has got his 6th rebound on the night.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Nance with a screen on Porter. Here's Tony. Knocks down the long J. And now an 11-point Laker lead.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Porter from outside. The Lakers with a rebound. Hendricks has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Tony. Nance with a screen on Porter. Here's Tony. Beyond the arc. And it's Bird with a rebound. Bird's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And they're winning despite his poor showing offensively. Some nights, your teammates have to carry you.
To the right side. Here's Tony. And it's Bird with a rebound. Bird's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. The floater. And it's good on the lay-in.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
Utah making a switch here. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
Thank you for that, Allie. The Lakers lead by 9. Pass to Evans. And Bullard pulls it down. Bullard's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Bird. Knocks it loose. Pass to Bernard. Here's Bullard. He's guarded by Nance. Takes it inside. Hendricks, no good. Jazz trail by 9. Sharp passes to Bird. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
At the line for the Jazz, Bird. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that brings him within 8. Gets them both. 1:49 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's Hendricks, guarded by Sharp. The kick out to Nance. Pass to Hendricks. Nance with a screen on Sharp. Here's Hendricks. The 3 is up. Fires, hitting the triple. Hendricks has got 8 points here in the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
That's his first personal foul. Second team. Shooting for Utah. Bird. 1 shot.
Free throw, no good. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Pass to Evans. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Here's Bernard. Misses the 3. Now Los Angeles with it. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. They set the pick. Here's Hendricks. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 10.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
With the step back. Lets a three fly from deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from downtown. 16 seconds left in the fourth. So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
And that'll do it, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.